Hi Priyasha, how are you? Quickly type it in the chat box from which school and city you all are joining us. All right, so Ivan is from Ahmedabad, Udgam School. Nice. Anurag is joining us from St. Michael's School, Durgapur. Good to know that. What about others? So Farhan is joining us from Saint Campaign School, Bhopal. Nice. Pragyan is joining us from GPS Delhi. Harsh is joining us from Rat International School. Great. So Safrina is joining us from Borshad Vatsalya International School. Nice. So I request everybody to please turn on your cameras. See, we are meeting globally, right? So it will be good that if we'll interact with each other while looking at each other. So Vishnu Vardhan is joining us from St. John's Public School, Chennai. Good to know that. All right, so let me tell you about the flow of the session. First, I'll be going to paste few chat links in the chat box wherein you'll get to know that where you can have access of your course details and other details. So then you'll be going to interact with your mentor. She's already here with us. And then I'll be going to show you a short informative PPT wherein you'll get to know about this course in detail. Then you'll be going to get a tour of the platform where you can have access of your books and your question papers and everything, right? So I request Megha Ma'am to paste chat links in the chat box.
Sure, ma'am.
As you all can see, first link is of syllabus link. You can avail your syllabus by clicking on this particular link. In case you have not enrolled for this course till now, you can just click on this link and you can make the payments and you'll be joining us in this batch. In case you want to share a feedback, you can just fill up this form and we'll receive your feedback. So you want to know more about this batch, you can just click on this link and you'll get to know in detail about this course. So in case you have any further queries, you can just email us at support@olympiadsuccess.com or you can drop us a WhatsApp message in these two particular numbers. In case you find an internet glitch and you are not able to join us back via Zoom, you can watch us live on Facebook because we'll be going to go live on Facebook also. So now moving ahead, I would like to invite your mentor at the platform to introduce herself. She's a wonderful mentor. She's been associated with us since so long and she is having a deep conceptual clarity. Her classes are very interactive and engaging. She's having a pretty good questions also with her. All right. So all over to you, Priyasha Ma'am.
Thank you so much, Pooja ma'am. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining in. So before we get started with what we're going to learn today, let us first understand that since you people have moved to grade 6 now, you must be feeling that most of the topics which you are learning in grade 6 mathematics are similar to grade 5, right? But then can you people observe some slightest differences between the topics, not just new topics, but the existing ones? Like, for example, number system that was in grade 5 also comes in grade 6 also. So, what is the difference? The difference is based on the quantity as well as some additional new concepts. So, when I talk about quantity, yes, when you go to higher grades, you deal with bigger numbers. At the same time, the way of doing a particular question becomes typically different when you head towards a new class. And you know what? 5 and 6 are like this. There's a steep wall between it. So when you do these sessions, you would see that how a similar looking question, which was, seen in your grade 5 also, can take a very nice turn when I will add a bit change the sentence or something like that. So what is that testing in you? This is actually testing how well you are understanding the concepts. Also in grade 6, if you people are preparing for olympiads simultaneously with the school preparation, then that is the place where you realize that time plays a major role in completing questions, because now in grade 6 onwards you will see most of the things becomes lengthy. So how to deal with that? Last digit tricks, multiplication tricks, these few things will make your life much easier. And they are not just like those tricks which you have to remember so that you use it during the exam, or something which your school doesn't really want you to write it down. Not like that. We will be doing some general calculation tricks on the go while doing the questions, so that we see how this question can be done by writing it properly, plus how this can be done orally or mentally also by using certain tricks. This is very essential for grade 6 and higher grades, because this is the time where you need to balance your accuracy with your speed very well. Because even if it's school exams or your olympiads, they will focus a lot on your speed. And generally, when we do the questions in a hurry, we tend to forget one carryover, forget to take a borrow, and very silly mistakes like that. But one last question. I mean, a point which I want to tell about the questions which you find in the Olympiads. After doing a long research and all of that, I have observed one very crucial thing in the Olympiads, that when you move to grade 6, the options become really close. That means one option is 1, 8, 2, 3, Another option is 1832. They'll just change the numbers here and there so that even if it's a miss of your eye, you can get it wrong. So how to work on that along with the concepts and other things would be covered in our sessions. We'll have a tiny look at it during the demo. But before we get started with the demo, it's very essential for you people to know what are the important things related to the course, when it is happening, what other things are included in that. So for that, you have to watch the PPT nicely. And if you have any questions related to that, we all are here to answer them. Okay, so please make sure you write it in the chat box. We will answer it to you. And immediately after the PPT and the dashboard tool, we'll get started with our demo. Done? All right then. So let's get started with the PPT first. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Priyasha Ma'am. So good begin start for you, everyone, right? Hope you got a clarity about what you're going to do in your sessions. So let me share my screen and then we are good to go. Hope my screen is visible to everybody. So I welcome everybody at the platform of Olympiad Success. So it is India's first largest platform, which we do provide Core School Plus program, which includes mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, spoken and written, Vedic maths and coding. We do provide one-on-one classes, include different boards for grades 2 to 12. We do provide preparation classes for different SSMO, SEMO, HKMO, and so on. So you can meet our rank holders on the screen. They are kids like you only. So you can also become a rank holder. For that, as your mentor has already mentioned, Olympiad examinations are a little tougher than the regular examinations. So you need to work hard and you have to spare every 2 hours extra from your regular studies, that you can also become an achiever and a rank holder. So what do we provide? These group sessions will be around 20 students delivered through Zoom platform by a seasoned tutors. So session will be 3 days per week. Days are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Timings will be 8 p.m. till 9:15 p.m. with 5 minutes of break. The session includes practice questions, mix of theory questions, and doubt sessions. So soon I'm going to give you a dashboard tour for the same, when you get to know that how you can have access of your question papers and your reading material. So these all are the relevant links. No need to worry. These links have been pasted in the chat box and will again be pasted in the chat box. So first link is of syllabus link. You can avail your syllabus by clicking on this particular link. Fees for this course is 11,151 rupees. It will be 50 session course. Payment can be made by clicking on this particular link. So in case you have not enrolled yet, so what are you waiting for? Just click on this link and quickly enroll for this batch. The fees includes online classes, daily reading notes, and practice papers, and so on. So what do we need for these classes? Just a laptop or desktop with good internet connection, with good camera for better picture clarity that you can see the whiteboard of your mentor, and good headphones for better audio clarity that you can understand each and every concept explained by your mentor. So when we are going to start our live classes, that is from 4th of July, coming Thursday. So in 2023-24, Olympiad Success has students from 5,000 plus schools across India and abroad. So that's all about the PPT, which has explained to you about your course. So now I'm going to give a dashboard tour. Hope my screen is visible to everybody once again. What you have to do is, guys, you have to just enter this URL, olympiadsuccess.com. After entering this, you have to just enter your user details. Just a moment. Make sure that you enter your correct user details, otherwise you will not be able to log in. Just a moment. Let me reshare my screen with you all. Yes. So after logging in, you'll get these personal tags on your screen wherein you need to check in case you find any error, you can just rectify it over here. You can click on update button for the updation. So after this, you have to just go on live classes, which is right after this my referral icon. You have to just select your subject for which specific subject you want to see your material, and you have to select your topic also. So after here, you'll get your schedule, holiday calendar, reading material, and question papers and answer keys. So you can see that everything is systematic for your reference. So in schedule, you'll get the clarity that in which session you're going to go with specific topic. And after every completion of the chapter, you'll get a test paper also. So there'll be test discussion round also for the same. And once you are done with all the sessions, there'll be super classes wherein you can clear your doubts from your mentor. Right? So these all PDFs are downloadable. For that, what you have to do, you have to just click it over here on the top, click here to download the PDF, and you can easily access it when you're studying offline also. So this is a holiday calendar for your reference that you can plan your study days accordingly. So here's the reading material. There are different sets. So I'm going to show you one set that how you can have access of your reading material. So you can see there's a chapter 1, number system. So there is a good amount of material for you to study, right? So in this way, there are 4 more sets. So in one chapter, there are a lot of amount of material for you to practice. So these are the question papers for your practice. For that, what you have to do, you have to just click on question paper and you'll get your paper on your screen. I'll recommend you to just download this paper, take out the printout and solve it. Once you have done, then check your answer keys. So answer keys are right over here on the right-hand side of your question paper. You have to just click it over here. Yes. Here are the answer keys. Once you have solved your paper, you can check your answers, that where you have marked the mistakes, that you can just practice more. So there is a more practice for you, that is a worksheet. So you have to just click on this tab. So you have to select your subject for which specific subject you want to see. Just facing an internet issue. Yeah. Yes. So here you have to just click on take exam, whichever worksheet you want to attempt. So after clicking on take exam, you'll get instructions on your screen. Just read instruction carefully that you should not commit any mistake while attempting your worksheet. Once you're done with question 1, you have to move on question 2. For that, you have to just click on next button. In this way, you'll keep on moving ahead for all the questions. Once you have done the question, you want to submit your worksheet. For that, you have to just click on finish button. And then, yes, I have reviewed all the questions. Make sure that you review all your questions before submitting the worksheet. So now you want to see your performance, that how you have attempted your worksheet. For that, you have to just click on performance button. You have to select your subject. And here you go. You have to click on view button wherein you can see your performance and how you have attempted. So I've attempted 2 questions, both are correct, right? So this is all about dashboard and your course details. So now if anybody is having any queries related to the course, feel free to drop it in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer your queries. Quickly type it in the chat box. Otherwise, I am having questions for you. Everybody is clear with batch details? Show me thumbs up on the screen if you all are clear. Nice. So type it in the chat box. What are your class days? Quickly type it in the chat box. What are your class days and what are your class timings? I'm waiting for your answers. Then quickly we have to start with the batch also. Do you want to meet your mentor again? For that, you have to answer my question quickly. Nice. 8 to 9:15. And days are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Great. So when they got to know that otherwise they'll get a delay to meet their mentor, they quickly answer it. Very nice. I think Priyasha Ma'am, they're excited to meet you. So shall we begin with the demo? Show me thumbs up on the screen quickly. Then I'll quickly hand over to your mentor. I'll not take much time. Good job. All over to you, Priyasha Ma'am.
Thank you so much. All right, everyone, we'll get started. Thank you for writing the correct days and the time in the chat. Perfect. So I'll be starting off with the demo right now, and we'll have a very easy topic today. But yeah, see, that's what I wanted to show you. So whenever we talk of data handling, the very first thing which strikes our mind is like, oh, data handling. So we all know that data handling is so easy and so fun, right? But then when you move from grade 5 to grade 6, data handling has a new companion added to it. What is that new companion's name? Statistics. We will be doing statistics with data handling, like bar graphs, pie charts. Along with that, we will also include statistics. Now, under statistics, we have averages, we have many other terms also, which I'll introduce to you one by one. But what is more interesting here is to understand that there are few topics in mathematics which will stay with you throughout your life. No, I mean it. No matter whatever you become in future, you will have to deal with these few terms forever. And one such topic is statistics. Okay, statistics is generally important for all of us to learn and to understand or to represent the data in a more better format. Okay, we can also say a professional format. So let me just quickly get started with what we are going to talk about today. We will talk about the introduction part, some terms related to statistics, and a bit of bar graph also. And chocolate questions. Well, chocolate questions are the special questions which you will find in Priyasha Ma'am's class, which are previous year question papers as well as something which you can expect in your coming exams as well. Okay, so let's get started with what are the basics which you need to know before we get started with data handling and statistics. Firstly, what is called as raw data? Anyone? Raw data is the unorganized data which is given to you. Have you ever wondered, or has this been a case with you people, that someone comes near you and starts blabbering, like literally blabbering? They just rant about anything and they go away. Now, you being a good listener and a good leader would try to read through what he said or listen through what he or she said and then filter out the important information so that someone else who is asking you, hey, what did he say? You would be able to give them a quick gist in like 1 or 2 lines. Has that happened with any one of you? Do you have friends around who just blabber and you just get an idea? Okay, okay, I understood. You want to say that you need a pen. And for that, that person is making the entire story around. Something like this happens in data handling also. A lot of unorganized data would be given to you. You have to filter out what is important and what is not important and then represent it in the form of bar graphs, pictographs, pie charts, line graphs, etc. Sometimes you also have to make out the meaning from it by understanding which number is getting repeated the maximum number of times. What is the average of the data? For example, tomorrow you start a candy shop, and in that candy shop, you see that constantly every day one flavor is getting repeated. The orders of one flavor is getting repeated multiple times. Be it chocolate, let's say. So there are 7 orders of chocolate today. Tomorrow there will be 7 or again 8 orders of chocolate. The day after, 10 orders of chocolate. So the chocolate is the winner every single day. So you can find out and understand that, okay, ma'am, the maximum repetition is chocolate. So I would actually go and make more of chocolate candies than any other flavor, right? So are we not using statistics here? This is called as mod. Okay, mod under statistics. So let us get into the details by understanding what each term means, and then I'll take you through specific slides. So we will be talking about mean, median, mod, and range. Okay, mode. I'm sorry. Let's go and start with the first question. Here you have to find out the mode of the given data. So as we discussed, mode is the number which is frequently seen in the data. Here you get the data of 15 different students who have got different marks in mathematics. You have to tell me which number is getting repeated the maximum number of times. Everyone in the chat box, please. Let's see. We have one answer from Rakshan. Let's talk about, wait for others. By the way, welcome back, Rakshan. Nice to see you after so many days. Vivan. Okay, Shrisha. All right. Waiting for some more people. Just check for the repetition. Which number is getting repeated the maximum number of times? Anurag, Safrina. Very good. All right. Radhika, Kush. Okay, Kush as well. Very nice. Okay, Farhan. All right, Rakshan. All right, then. Let's go and discuss this answer together. So what we will do here is, we will not waste a lot of time trying to find out how many times each number is getting repeated. We will try to find out the closest match. The closest match. Let's say 25, 25, 2 times. 1, 2, 3 times. So I see my winner clearly in front of my eyes. 26 is repeated 3 times. So what's my mod? 26. Question: what will happen if I add another 25 to this? What will be your new answer now, people? Give it a try. Where 25 is also repeated 3 times and 26 is also repeated 3 times. Maximum is repeated in two numbers. Okay, Radhika says 26, Farhan says 25 and 26 both. Anurag says 25.5. Well, Anurag, save this answer for median. I'll come to that as well. Safrina, Rakshan, Vivan, Kush, you people are absolutely correct. The answer will be both 25 and 26. And we call this case as bimod. Or we also call this as bimodal data, which has two mods. So, ma'am, will that mean that if any other number is repeated 3 times only, then we will call it as trimodal? Yes. We also call it as multimodal. Multimodal, only unimodal, bimodal are all types of different types of mod data only. Mode. Okay. Good. All right. Now, this is something which helps you in real life to find out which order has come up the maximum number of times or things like that. Okay. Now, let's talk about another case. Another case is of that of median. Now, you know what happens in the case of median, people? Any idea? What do we do in median? We arrange the data into ascending or descending order. But why? Because we want to know which number falls in the middle of our given data. Which number falls in the middle of our given data? So let's start writing this all in ascending order. We'll start with 32. Then we have 34. Then we have 35. But please check 2 times, 2 times, 35, 35. Then we have a 36. Then we have a 37, 38, 39, and 47. Can you people count and tell me how many information is there? Don't count. It's on the screen. Can you people observe? Now, this is what I was talking about in my introduction, people. Remember, we have to learn how to get the answer faster because answer is somewhere in your screen only. 9 students. It's an odd number, right? So finding out the middle will be easy. The ones who are learning it for the first time, this is for you. First term from the left, first term from the right, second term from the left, second term from the right, third, third, fourth, fourth, and this is the number which is fifth from the left also and right also. Correct? 36 falls in the exact middle of my given data, and therefore the median of my answer would be 36. Any questions, anyone? Rakshan, Safrina, Radhika, Anshika got it right. Vivan, very nice. Yes, exactly. I was going to tell you people about it, but Anurag has pointed out this nice fact. Why? Anyone who wants to answer this? What is the importance of finding the middle number in a given data? Suppose I give you a data and let's take the same example of our shop only, okay? Candy shop, where I tell you that this is my sale for all the days, like all the 9 days, for the past 9 days. So what do you understand? Why do we need the middle information from here? Anyone, any guesses? Take a guess. I know typing is a big deal, but then take a guess. Any guesses? Why do we need the middle data? Have you ever heard about the term called balance? Yes. How do you balance the given information? Like, see, sometimes what happens, something can be done. Like someday, suppose it's Christmas and the candy orders are huge. Some days they are normal days. People don't need candies. Less. So here, when you have the range, like we will also deal with ranges, but then, oh, I have answers. Harshit, no worries. Like mathematically, did you understood, right? How to find out the median? For mathematically, you have to arrange the data in the ascending order and then pull out the number which falls exactly in the middle of the sequence. Now coming to the real life application of median. So real life application of median is to find out that balance in your data. So you can come out and say that, now I have found out that if I arrange my entire orders in the ascending or descending order, I would observe that in the middle of the week, I have 36 orders. So I can have a balance order like this. What is balance order, guys? That means, suppose I'm planning to make my cookies, or sorry, we are talking about candies, right? So suppose I'm planning to make my candies in advance. Then this is the number I should actually make it in advance. Because I'm sure I will be able to adjust it in the coming 9 days. That means some days the orders will be too much, and some days when the order is not too much, when it is less, at that point, at least I will be safe enough that my candies will not go bad. I don't have to keep it for a long time because they were not sold. Understood? Now, that is the real application of median, guys. To find out that balance in your data, a safe number of your data. Got it? Thank you, Anurag. All right, then. We will move for the next one, which is more interesting. That's median only. But this is median of even numbers. Oopsie, I just went to a wrong slide. What to do when we have in a, like what to do when we have median of even numbers? 10 numbers. What if in this I add on, I'll bring my old data. What if I add on 10? That is an even number. Suppose I will add another number, let's say 48 over here. How will the values change? Tell me. How will the values change? This will be the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, and this will be the fifth term. Now you will say, ma'am, I have one in the fifth term from left and another one from the right. How to find out the middle and even numbers? Tell me. In that case, we do the average. Exactly, Anurag. We do the average of the two numbers which are fifth from the left and fifth from the right. So what will be the average? Average is 36 plus 37 divided by 2, which will fall exactly between them, 36.5. Any questions? Very good, Radhika. Okay, fine. Let's move to the easiest slide of the day. That's talking about the range of the data. The range of the data is technically the number which talks about how much can you give maximum and how much can you give minimum, the difference of the two. Great, yeah, Harsh, that's the right answer for the last question. Let's try a new one this time. Range of the data. Maximum minus minimum in easy language. Maximum minus minimum in easy language. Oh, wait. Okay, I have one answer. Vivan Rakshan, good. Kush, very good. Radhika, Anshika, Safrina, Harsh, very nice. So the answer is pretty simple, people. Find out the maximum, find out the minimum, and then subtract them. 42 minus 5, 37. But you know what happens in the exam? So in exam, exactly they will tell you, find the range, or let's say find the difference between the range and the minimum number. Then what will you do? What will be your answer? Anyone? Let's see. Difference between the range and the minimum number. Oh my God, that was a quick answer, Harshit. Good job. But Harshit has answered me directly so that others don't see his answer. Harshit, you have to further subtract. Very good, Kush. You have to further subtract, Harshit. Range is 37, 42 minus 5. But my additional question is difference between range and minimum. Very good, Radhika, Vivan. Range is 37 and minimum is 5. So when you subtract them, you get a 32. Understood, everyone? Great. Safina, Anshika, perfect. All right, then. Let's go to the next question. Everyone got that right? Good, Harsh. Okay, let's move to the next one. This is a bar graph. Can anyone tell me the name of this graph? What do we call this apart from just a bar graph? Apart from just a bar graph. Great. How to solve what faster? The range. Ranges. So see, horizontal bar graphs, it's the same thing. See, it depends upon what type of question is offered to you. So when I say the tips for solving the questions faster, that depends on the question. Sometimes what happens, you can make options as your friends, where you will see that the options last digit can be something you can hit right on. In a bar graph, if you want to solve it, the very first step is to find out the scale. Scale means the value of 1 unit. The value of 1 unit here is 30. That means every month there is a size increment of 30 shoes. Step number 1. Step number 2, you have to find out that what values are ranging between. So that's how you can figure out the bar graphs easily. Okay? We'll talk about it when we do diagrams. Okay, we call it horizontal bar graph. Very nice. Horizontal bar graphs. Not histograms. These are horizontal bar graphs. Let's talk about the next one. What's the name of the next one? This one? Anyone? The operations. We learned that in the class. Don't worry. It's a long process. What do we call this? D for? No, not just vertical, Anurag, something more. D for? I can't see you, Anurag. Turn on your camera. D for? Anshika, Shisha also. All right, fine. D for? Okay, fine. Rakshan. D for double bar graph. You see? Double bar graph. Why? Because one line of 6A has two bar graphs. Therefore, we call it double bar graph. Okay, let's do some questions based on it. Okay, I'll be giving you some selective questions. Okay, have a look. There's the first question on a double, actually a triple bar graph. So let's go get started. Yeah, Radhika. This is a double bar graph, people, where you have to find out a total number of all the products produced in the company in the year 2006 and 2007, 8 together. I can help Anurag in this. The first thing which you will observe is what color is representing what. And the second thing which everyone should eye on is this. Your final answer should be in thousands, people. Don't get confused in that. Okay? Now let's start adding. 2006. 10. Ma'am, there's something right in the middle of 10 and 5. How to know its value? Well, you can see that every unit is 5. And that means if something is in the middle of 5, it is 2.5, right? So this something which is in the middle of 10 and 5 will be 5 plus 2.5, which is 7.5. This is 10. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you in the chat. And this one is a clear 15. So let us add it. 25 plus 7. How much is 25 plus 7, people? 25 plus 7.5. Type it, Safrina, come on. 25 plus 7.5. No, Harshit. Check it again. Very good, Vivan, Shrisha. That's correct. 32.5. I hope 2008 is not a big deal. You people can easily do 2008 because there's no middle value. 25 here, 30 here, and 20 here. 75. Very good. Now we add 75 and 32, people. 75 plus 32.5. The answer is going to be 107.5. Wait, what? 107.5? None of these? Thousands. Multiply 107.5 into 1000. So do you people know the multiplication rule of decimals? Yes. We move 3 digits ahead. So there is 1 digit here and then 2 extra zeros. So my answer is 1075 with 2 extra zeros. Option B. Everyone is in with me? Everyone has got a B? Yep. Excellent. You people are genius. Very nice. Very good. Okay. Now, this is just a this is just to give you a small idea. The questions can be multiple. The question can be which year has shown the maximum sales or number of productions in keyboards? Which year has shown the maximum keyboard production? Anyone? Anurag, chocolate questions are previous year question papers or something you can expect in the coming year paper, which you will find only in Priyasha Ma'am's class. Very good, Rakshan, Vivan, and Safrina. That was fast. Good job. 2007 is the right answer because that's the highest value of keyboards. Like that, they can also ask you if they are really annoyed of you and want to trouble you, then they will ask you the average of keyboard. What will you do in that case? Average of keyboard, 25, ma'am, plus 15, ma'am, plus 30, plus 20, plus 15. Let's add. Let's see who adds it faster. 25 plus 15 plus 30 plus 20 plus 15. Let's check. Wow, excellent. 100 it is. Oh, wait, what? Some different answers. People, check your answer. 105, isn't it? 25 and 15 is giving you a exactly 40. 40 plus 70. 70 plus 90. I mean, I'm just giving you the right answer. 90 and 15 is 105. Now this 105, that is the sum of all the digits, sum of all the numbers are going to get divided by the number of digits. What are number of years? 5 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please tell me the average value. 105 divided by 5. Excellent, Anurag Rakshan. Very good. It's 21. Farhan, 21. That's right. That means I can say, ma'am, I have just read through all the data and I found out that according to 2005 till 2009, your average sales of keyboard is 21,000, right? Good job. Let's move to the next question then. We'll not do the same table. Let's do something different. Something different. This was also a previous year question paper, where you would have to find out the value of all PQR and S also. Let's find out a shortcut in doing this question. Think of a shortcut and tell me the answer. What should I choose? At least 2 blanks we have to find out, not all the 4 blanks. Let's figure out. Anurag wanted help in these type of questions. So Anurag, see. Horizontal bar graph. Anurag and Vivan has given the answer also. Wow. Okay. Finding out the first 2 answers are really easy. We know that the maximum and the minimum information is in February and in April. So definitely option A and B are out. Now you see that R, both of them is 120. So I request with folded hands to all my students watching this video that do not waste a single second in calculating the value of R. Do not. What you just need to do is find out the value of S, which is the difference in the number of shoes sold in the month of March and April. That is 150 minus 90. That has to be a 60. Oh my goodness. I see wrong answers. Are you sure? Are you really sure? OMG, what I saw in the chat was not a good news. Looks like people are looking at others' answers. Got you there. Okay, that's right. So April minus March or March minus April, that's the difference. So it doesn't matter. 150 minus 90 is going to give you a 60 people. So therefore the answer has to be option D. Clear, everyone? Smiles on faces. That means you guys got caught. Okay, one second last question for the day, okay? Second last question for the day and a very easy one. It's a kind of pictograph which you get in higher grades. You generally can't expect pictographs where you will see how many carrots are sold in the month of January And you have the images of carrots. This pictograph is slightly different. Try that, please. I have one answer from Rakshan, from Kush. One or two, Kush and Rakshan, you have not mentioned which question number. Shrisha, okay. I'm glad everyone is trying. Very good. Keep it up. Okay. Harsh and Radhika have also given out their answers, but not letting me know. Oh, okay, okay. You guys have given me the answer here. All right. So, firstly, if every single star is representing 500 students, then to find out the number of stars, I have to add, divide, subtract, divide. Exactly. We'll divide all these numbers by 500 to get the value. So we will get 6 stars here, 7 stars here, 8 stars here, 9 stars here, 10 stars here. How many symbols are needed to represent the data in 2010? The answer would be 8. So option A and B gone. And how many more symbols? Did you guys read the word more? How many more symbols are needed to represent 2012 than 9? So 10 minus 7 is 3 more. So that makes option D as the answer. Any questions, any doubts, anyone? No? Was a fantastic question? Yes? Then I have one last question. I don't know how many of you will be able to write the answer in the chat box because it's a difficult question. Not everyone is able to answer it. You guys can try. The question is very simple. The question is, how was the class, people? So I think Rakshan knew this question because he's my old student. What about others? How was the class? Thank you, Anurag. Thank you so much. So we will be learning many more tricks and tips and concepts in detail in our regular sessions. So hope to meet you people soon next week, same time. All right. So if you want any more details about these batches or courses, then you please hit those links which were shared earlier. Or you can also contact Olympiad Success through their WhatsApp number, call them, or you can also contact them via messages, okay? Or maybe email. Thank you so much, Radhika. I'm glad you people found it interesting. Farhan, it was very interesting, exciting, knowledgeable class and a wonderful teacher. Oh, so sweet of you, Farhan. Thank you so much. Anurag, you were also there in my previous demo. Oh, excellent. All right, then see you in your next classes, people. Till then, take care of yourself and see you now. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you.